got another interesting gossip that from Rodolph Tulus. So I asked him, like, Mike Faye was already here last game.
For the team.
And I think he's becoming the leader of the Warriors.
That's right, of course.
everybody to AirAsia ASEAN Basketball League 2014, reporting to you live from BritAma Arena in Jakarta, Indonesia. As you see, a showdown between high-tech Bangkok City versus the hometown team Indonesia Warriors. My name is Nelson Gautama and thank you for joining ABL 2014 and spending your Wednesday night. And joining me today to commentate the game is Mr. Reinhard Tawas, aka Ray. Thank you, Mr. Reinhard.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hoping to present to you a great game.
Hopeful. And Warriors and Bangkok City are in the court right now. They will start the game soon. Warriors and Bangkok City met last week, where Warriors won by 3 points.
By 3 points.
A very well fought win. And then at that time, Bangkok City had an 8-1 record. We'll see the standings.
Standing now, yeah.
Bangkok City
they're still leading, right?
is the league leading with 9 wins and 2 losses. Meanwhile, Indonesia Warriors are in the 4th place with 6 wins and 7 losses.
And anything can happen, of course. And Indonesia Warriors has proven that all the teams above them in the standing have been beaten by Indonesia Warriors, right?
They have beaten the 3 teams that are in the standing right now. So the officials working tonight are Yi Cheng, Sin Woo, and Dominic Komar. Mike Fay, new addition.
New addition. This is the element of surprise for us.
Finton Nolan knocks down the first 3-pointer of the game.
This is reminiscent of the previous game because last time they played, the first point was also 3-pointers, right?
3-point scoring. Stephen Thomas gave it up to Utipong Dasom. Back to Thomas. One-on-one against Mike Fay.
Wow!
And the ball was safe out of bounds by Finton Nolan as Stephen Thomas stole the ball. Pass this to Chris Charles inside. Basket did not count. So new players coming in for the Warriors as they replace O'Neal Mims with Michael Fay, on UCLA graduate.
And yeah, looking at his physical build, he must be dominating under the basket in the paint. I hope it's not wrong, my prediction. And if you look just now, he just blocked Steve Thomas, tried to block Steve Thomas, but he made a foul. But this is important for Indonesia Warriors because paint is something that they are lacking.
Paint scoring will be tried to replace by Mike Fay. Michael Fay,
6'11".
Setting a screen for Lakudu. He almost lost the ball as Finton recovers. Shot clock down to 6. Arki tries to create something. Pulls up for a mid-range jumper. He can't get it in. And the ball is last touched by Warriors.
Warriors. Touched by Michael Fay, number 45.
Jerry Kenyada.
Jerry Kenyada. Last time he played against the Indonesia Warriors, scoring 14 points.
A nice 14 points from Jerry Kenyada last time they met. Lakudu gave it to Finton Nolan, who drives with a reverse layup but blocked in the air by Chris Charles.
A 7-footer, of course. Easy for him to block. He is very dominant in the paint.
Kenyada gave it to Charles, to Utipong Dasom.
A very clever move by Utipong. So Chris Charles saw him and dished the ball to him, and 2 points.
Dasom puts Bangkok City in the lead, while Tremaine Johnson tries to shot the 2-point as he misses. So Warriors had the lead with the first 3 points, but right now High Tech scores another 4 points and put them up in the lead. Chris Charles working a spin baseline move over Mike Fay. What a move!
What a move by Chris Charles as well. He has an advantage of height against Tremaine Johnson, of course.
Chris Charles with a steal. Intercept pass by Finton Nolan, and he was fouled by Finton Nolan. A careless pass. And it was stolen by Chris Charles. will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Chris Charles, of course, was first in scoring right now,
That's right, yeah.
replacing Dior Lohorn.
Actually, he regained that category, right? The first 7-8 games, he was the leader, taken over by Dior Lohorn, and then he took it back.
So Dior Lohorn was hot on a couple of games.
That's right.
And then Chris Charles was second at the time, and now he regained the scoring title.
And this is the something that Indonesia Warriors player has to be watchful, cutting the supply of ball from Jerry Kanyada to Chris Charles under the basket. Because if it is done, then it's easy for Chris Charles to score.
Michael Fay lost the ball, swapped away by Stephen Thomas. Chris Charles, as Ray mentioned, has already scored 6 quick points out of 8 points that Bangkok City have in the first quarter.
He is center, but he is very quick. His movement is just like a point guard.
Mike Fay fires a shot from free throw line as he misses. Kanyada to Chris Charles outside. Wutipong Dasom, guarded by Nolan. Johnson quickly pulls up for 2. He can't get it to go. Wisnu with the rebound. Wisnu almost lost the ball. And a turnover by him. Wisnu a little bit out of rhythm in the first quarter. An 8-0 run by High-Tech Bangkok City. No more points still since the opening points in this game.
Rebound by Finton Nolan.
Lakudu gives it to Wisnu. Lakudu from downtown, bang! Haryanus Lakudu for 3.
I think Indonesian Warriors backcourt has already regained some sort of 3-point shooters rhythm.
8-6, Bangkok City are in the lead with 2 points. Because of the 2 3-points that Warriors scored, they only trail by 2 points. Dasom misses. Tremaine Johnson with the ball. Decided to pull up and passes to Arki Wisnu. Pinto Nolan fakes. Mike Fay, turn around left hand hook. In and out. Mike Fay has not found his rhythm yet on this game.
Not yet, yeah.
Stephen Thomas banging down low. Left spin move. It was challenged by Mike Fay as he gets the rebound.
He got the rebound. It's not easy to get the rebound while he is being sandwiched by Steve Thomas and Chris Charles. It's a wonderful play by Michael Fay. Yeah, of course, he hasn't got the rhythm because he is new. This is the first game for him, right?
He was already here on the last game, but he was not able to play because of the contract situation between he and his old team in Thailand.
That's right, administration situation, yeah.
So now that situation is resolved and Michael Fay will play for the Indonesian Warriors, playing center, number 45.
It's a great addition for Indonesian Warriors because this guy can be dominant in the paint under the basket. He will provide rebounds and defense, maybe some blocks.
Tremaine Johnson tied the score with the 2 free throws he sang in. 8-all for both teams. Just under 5 minutes to go as Lakudu will commit his first foul. So let's talk about Mims O'Neil. During 2 games, he averages only 26 minutes, 14 points per game, 5.5 rebound per game, 3.5 steal per game, 0.5 block per game. I don't think that's enough. We'll discuss about him later, but we'll go to the break. We'll be right back right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ABL fans, to a showdown between Indonesia Warriors and high-tech Bangkok City. This will be the last time Warriors and Bangkok City meet in the regular season. The last game, they already met 3 times, and this is the 4th game between those 2 teams.
Yeah, and getting back to O'Neal Mims, remember, he also tend to make foul early in the stages, so it limited his time in the court, and it's a disadvantage for his team.
So we were talking about the players that Michael Fay is replacing for the Indonesia Warriors. That is Mims O'Neal. We were talking about him not getting enough minutes to play.
That's right.
Only 26, a little bit low.
And yeah,
sometimes the import play 33 minutes. So
that's right.
Yeah. And 5 rebounds for a big guy. I don't think that's enough.
So it's the local players who take the of course the
Lakudu handling the ball for Warriors. Give it to Arki Wisnu. 1-on-1 against Piapong Pirun. Right hand drive. Passes to wide open Vinton Nolan. In and out. Rebound by Stephen Thomas. Gave it up to
great
Kenyada.
by Arki Wisnu actually.
Butebang Dasom was blocked by Michael Fay. What an athletic move by Michael Fay, who rejected Butebang Dasom's shot in the air. Already making an impact on defensive end, Michael Fay. Starting to get his rhythm. So it's Thomas, Christos, Jerry Kenyada, Butebang Dasom, and Piapong Pirun, the starting lineup for Bangkok City. As Kenyada fakes and shoots for 2. It's in.
It's in, yeah.
Jerry Kenyada.
Whoever is guarding him, better be careful in the corner. It's one of his sweet spots.
Kenyada scores 2 points, his first bucket of the game. Wisnu to Jansen in the corner. Cross-court pass to Vinton Nolan. Shot clock down to 5. Warriors have to shoot now. Michael Fay. A wild shot by Michael Fay. As we call him Mike Fay. Short of Michael.
Mike Fay, yes.
Because the back of his jersey says Mike Fay, but the name in the stat sheet that we receive is Michael Fay. Kenyada. Guarded by Lakudu. Double team by Tremaine Johnson. Stephen Thomas to wide open Piapong Pirun for 3. Bang! Piapong Pirun.
That corner
for
was
3.
Guarded properly, you know, because last time Jerry Kenyada was wide open in that corner.
Mike Fay wants the ball in the post. Nolan to Lakudu. Mike Fay pulls up a 2-point shot. He misses that one. Kenyada. Screen by Charles. Double team. Charles 1-on-1 against Michael Fay. Charles gets his own rebound. It was blocked by Tremaine Johnson.
That's the contribution of Mike Fay.
Lakudu! What a nice layup!
Clever play by Tremaine Johnson.
Block shot and an assist
and
to
an assist,
Lakudu.
yeah. You know, it's wise because normally in that situation he will force to shoot. That's why his shooting percentage is low.
Yeah.
And this time he looked at his teammate who is free. That's a great play by him.
Yeah. A couple of times I saw Tremaine Johnson leading the fast break 2-on-2.
Right.
He will take the shot.
That's right.
Even though Warriors have the numbers, but I'm surprised if he passes like that. As Kenyada scores another point, 2 points for him. Already with 4 points, Jerry Kenyada. Michael Fay in the post.
He was fouled. Tremaine Johnson.
Cristian Ronaldo Sitapu is entering the game, replacing Vinton Nolan.
So we have now Sitapu, Gunawan,
and Gunawan as well.
And John Smith
Jr. Gunawan played very well last time, scoring 5 3 points.
19 points. So we'll see. Is he going to score that much this time?
Tremaine Johnson gave the ball up, but it was stolen by Kenyada. Here comes Ataporn. Number 25 for Bangkok City. Ataporn, Lert Malai Porn. Tremaine handling the ball. Stephen Thomas deflects the ball out of bounds as Watana Sutisin is in the game for Piapong Pirun. Watana Sutisin, number 10. John Smith Jr. playing point guard. Gave it to Gunawan. To Michael Fay on the top of the key. 5 to shoot for the Warriors. Tremaine under 3 seconds to shoot, but Tremaine Johnson misses the dunk. Stephen Thomas secures the defensive rebound. Ataporn to Kenyada, wide open for 3. Stephen Thomas to Chris Charles. It was a mismatch in the paint area by Gunawan. Michael Fay was not there to meet Chris Charles in the post. So another substitution. Pandit Lakan will come to the game for Bangkok City, replacing Jerick Kenyada as he's ready to go out. 15-10, 5 points lead for Bangkok City with just under 1 minute and 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Michael Fay and Tremaine Johnson play a lot of minutes, all of the minutes in the first quarter for Warriors. As Chris Charles knocks down the first free throw out of 2.
He's a good player in free throw. He's a good shooter in free throw. Looking at the
Chris Charles, 74% from the free throw line.
Chris Charles, 74, yeah.
So, just 1 free throw for Bangkok City by Chris Charles. Tremaine to Sitapu. John Smith Jr. guarded by Pandit Lakan. Gunawan for 3, he misses. Charles with the rebound. Chris Charles was fouled by Michael Fay. So Michael Fay will get his second foul.
Second foul. Is it him?
Yes.
That's right, it's him. 2 foul now. So
Stephen Thomas will go to the line.
last 2 possessions by High Tech, when the ball was with Chris Charles, he was fouled 2 times in a row.
So Michael Fay is subbed out by the Warriors. He is replaced by Kevin Yonasitorus. Again, the players for the import players for the Warriors so far has not shown an ability to stay on the floor. This is only 10 minutes.
It's
in
only
the game.
10 minutes, and of course we have seen him, Michael Fay, making 1 block, no points yet.
Of course, the foul trouble will limit his production on the court.
That's right.
No points yet for Michael Fay. Tremaine Johnson met in the air by Chris Charles. Pandit Lakan pushes the ball to a running Stephen Thomas with a right-hand layup. He scores and the foul.
So
Stephen Thomas.
3-point play.
Yep. Stephen Thomas will head to the line. A fast break by Stephen Thomas, who is usually slow.
He was fouled twice in a row already.
Stephen Thomas was booed by the BritAma Arena's crowd. (16) on the shot clock, 17 on the game clock. About 3 seconds differential between the shot clock and the game clock. 6 to shoot. Dodo Sitapu travels. Final seconds here for the Bangkok City. Just 6.3 seconds. And Coach Jing Ruiz calls timeout for Bangkok City.
That's right, yes.
To draw the last play. So the other new player who will join Indonesia Warriors is Roni Gunawan after extending contract with Satria Muda BritAma for 2 years. However, Roni will only join Indonesia Warriors until 11th of October because at that time the preseason for the local league has already started and Roni will join that team. So for ABL fans who don't know what Satria Muda is, can you explain?
What is it?
Satria Muda?
Satria Muda is the local team playing in the National Basketball League, local league, and that team is
owned by the same owner.
Sister company. If we talk about company, so sister clubs.
Yep. Okay. So basically, Satria Muda are owned by the same owner of Indonesia Warriors, and Satria Muda compete in the local Indonesian local basketball league, and after ABL, all the local players will play for Satria Muda.
Satria Muda, that's right. It happens also with the another local club here, Drea, Laskar Drea.
I see.
So they are using Hang Tua players.
Yeah.
And once the local league, the NBL started, they will have to play with the local team.
To shoot, Pandit Lakhan. So Watana Sutisin missed the last shot to end the first quarter of the game. Score is 18 for High Tech Bangkok City and 10 points for the Warriors. 8 points lead for High Tech Bangkok City. Chris Charles is the top scorer for 7 points. We will take a quick break. Stay tuned on AirAsia ABL 2014. We'll be right back. Welcome back to BritAma Arena to resume the action of AirAsia ABL 2014 between Indonesia Warriors and High Tech Bangkok City. Second quarter has started. Still no points in the second quarter. As Chris Charles tries the two-point shot, Michael Fay with the rebound. He's back in the game on the second quarter.
With the rebound, yes. With the rebound.
John Smith Jr. pulls from downtown. Stephen Thomas with the rebound. Ataporn. Bad pass by Ataporn. Stolen by Michael Fay. Already contributed one block and one steal at least. Wisnu drives to the rim. Wild shot by Arki Wisnu. Sutisin drives and misses.
Misses rebound by. If you look at the way the High Tech Bangkok players doing the defense, in the past they tend to be careful around the arc. Now they have paid so much attention on the arc that, except this one of course, except this one, that the shooting percentage of Indonesian Warriors is very poor during the first quarter. Only 18%.
That's 3 from 17 shots in the first quarter for the Warriors. Very poor field goal percentage, as Ray highlighted. Stephen Thomas to wide open Chris Charles. And what happened?
What happened? No, it wasn't a point. Was it a foul?
So no points for Bangkok City, as Warriors are down by 5 points. Tremaine wants the ball in the post, working against Ataporn.
It's a mismatch. Mismatch. Tremaine Johnson being guarded by Ataporn.
So Ataporn will pick up his first. Tremaine Johnson with 5 points already for the Warriors out of 13. John Smith to Michael Fay to a cutting Sitapu with a left-hand layup. Stephen Thomas secures another rebound. It will be a double-double night for him, I think.
That's right. He's
Chris Charles goes up and he was blocked. 8 to shoot for Bangkok City. Pandit Lakhan to Sutisin, loses the ball. Tremaine Johnson on the run with John Smith Jr. And it's a careless pass by Tremaine Johnson. Sutisin for a right hand layup. He was fouled by Cristian Ronaldo Sitapu. So another thing I want to mention is 2 days ago, 15th of September, is the deadline to submit the final roster in ABL this 2014 season. So teams are stuck with the roster that they have until the end of the season. Another wrinkle is if there is an injury to the current roster, teams cannot put the players in injured list and replace them.
So they have to play with whatever they have on the roster, right?
Yep. So whatever you guys are seeing right now on the court, those players are the team that will play
the final roster
for their team, the final roster for this ABL 2014 season. If your import gets injured, you cannot replace him. Too bad. You have to play and stick with what you have.
But then, well, you have to depend on the local players, as Indonesia Warriors have been showing. They are depending on the local players, and it works. Just look at that.
Dodo Sitapu, the local players for the Warriors, just scores another long jumper for the Warriors. Over to Charles that time. Steve Thomas double team, Ataporn to Sutisin. A floater. What a nice floater by
floater, that's right.
Sutisin, who brings up Bangkok City up by 7. Ataporn, way too harsh there on Sitapu. I think he was getting back a revenge to Sitapu. He was fouled hard on the other end, and now, you know.
He's trying to get even.
Utipong Dasom will replace Ataporn, who maybe is a little bit emotional right now.
Yeah.
As Coach Jingru is trying to calm him down.
Take him out to calm him down.
Tremaine Johnson wants an alley-oop, but it was broken by Pandit Lakhan. So right now, Pandit Lakhan is guarding Tremaine Johnson. I think the Warriors should take advantage of that.
That's right, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Utipong Dasom to Sutisin. Screen by Charles. Warriors playing a little bit of zone. Charles to try to shoot a 2. Warriors get the possession. 4-on-2. Warriors don't have numbers. Michael Fay is a little bit confused on what he should do. Setting a screen. Tremaine, wide open from 3. Bang! Tremaine Johnson left wide open by Stephen Thomas, who was unwilling to guard Tremaine Johnson on the outside. And he knocked down another 3-point to cut the deficit to 4 points. Ray, how do you see the game so far?
Well, as I said, in the first quarter and until now, until a few minutes ago.
As we can see on the screen.
We look at the replay of Tremaine Johnson,
who knocks down a 3-point. We have seen a couple of times Stephen Thomas unwilling to go outside to challenge the three-point shot. Maybe because he's too slow to catch a guard.
That's right.
Or he wants to secure another defensive rebound. But Indonesia are taking a lot of three-point shots on this game. Tremaine Johnson, Vinton Nolan,
Because
Lakudu.
they have problem getting into the paint under the basket because Chris Charles is very strong in that area.
And Stephen Thomas is strong as well.
Yeah, but then if you see several times Tremaine Johnson tried to drive, but he failed. He failed to score. He in a moment he sometimes confused as to whether scoring by himself or passing it to his friend. He made once, but he lost one in that occasion.
I think this is Tremaine Johnson game because if it's guarded by a guard from Bangkok City, it will be a mismatch.
Yeah, that's right.
As well as if it's guarded by Stephen Thomas, who is naturally a center. Timeout. Pass over. Shoot is in. Another floater. Wild things are going on. Wutipong Dasong. Stephen Thomas goes up for another shot.
You see the foul?
Foul will be picked up by Arki Wisnu, number 33. As he will pick up his first on the game. Jerry Kenyada is back on the game, replacing Pandit Lakhan. As Stephen Thomas will head to the line. So Bangkok City's roster have many familiar faces who have spent a lot of minutes in ABL, and a big part of their success are the two defensive-minded imports, which are Chris Charles and Stephen Thomas, the Twin Tower.
Stephen Thomas is a 50% free throw shooter, not too good, but he made one already.
Stephen Thomas shoots the second free throw.
No, he made it.
2 out of 2. 6-point lead for Bangkok City so far, with just under 6 minutes to go. John Smith to Michael Fay, pulls up for 2, can't get it to go. Sutisin with the rebound, pushing the ball, goes up, and Tremaine Johnson will commit the foul, as Tremaine will pick up
His
number
first,
3.
How many timeouts do we have?
Oh, number 1.
Number 1, yeah, his first.
His first. Stephen gets the ball and give it up to Kenyada. Playing a little bit of zone right now, the Warriors. Sutisin misses the 3 points. Michael Fay with the rebound. A lot of rebounds already for Michael Fay, but scoreless for the first 15 minutes. Arki Wisnu drives to the right. He was fouled by Jerry Kenyada. Will pick up his first. So Arki Wisnu has recovered from ankle injury. He did not play the last game.
The last game, that's right.
And he already came off from the bench on this game.
He's now shooting free throws.
Nice shot, Arki.
Arki Wisnu.
In the start, he's not that impressive, only making free throw, only making 39%. But this time he made both.
Not a very good free throw shooter. That's what I said about Arki Wisnu. And Wisnu, despite of the poor free throw percentage, has now cut the lead to 4 points. Warriors sticking to the zone. Thomas tries to break the zone with a jumper. Chris Charles with another rebound, goes up. Chris Charles gets another rebound and goes up.
Wow.
What a battle of rebound.
You
Then
can
Warriors
see.
have to win.
That's right.
Tough night for the Warriors as they're trying to protect the defensive rebound over the 2 bigs that Bangkok City have. Wisnu on the post. Passes to Lakudu to Sitapu, wide open from 3. He can't get it in. Wisnu with another rebound. To a cutting Sitapu. Michael Fay!
That's Mike Fay.
What a point!
What a point. The first point, very impressive. Come out from the dunk.
What a very...
Is it going to be a
was fouled by Tremaine Johnson. 2 fouls on Tremaine Johnson. So Michael Fay finally gets the first points on ABL 2014 by scoring a putback dunk. If that's a sign of things to come.
That's right. Is it going to be a series of points from him? We expect, at least in the defense and rebound.
So Chris Charles again heading to the free throw line.
2.13 meters, 7-footer, very tall.
So number 4, Montien, will come into the game, replacing Surisin. As Surisin instructed Montien to play one-on-one defense. Christian Ronaldo Sitepu will head out, replaced by Finton Nolan. Noran scores the first point of this game, but hasn't scored yet. Again.
Since then.
Here comes Lakudu. Kenyada is on him. Nolan goes out for the ball. Wisnu on the corner, backing down. Number 4, Montien. Basket counts and the foul. Wisnu can play you face up.
That's right.
Can backs you down on the post. What a complete player by Arki Wisnu. Not to mention that he's also a local player.
That's right, and he is also good at seeing the other potential blocker because Chris Charles was around.
As he followed through the shot.
He managed to get to avoid him
and
on the way to the basket. Yeah.
It's a good thing he didn't stop even though
the
foul was called. Just try to shoot it. Because the referee might, give you the basket and the foul. Good play. 24-28, 4 points deficit by Warriors. 3 minutes and 23 seconds on the game. Wisnu is back on the post. But Bangkok City is playing a little bit off zone. Disrupt the offensive rhythm.
It was a speculation pass by...
Oh, what a foul by RK Wisnu over Montien. I think the zone defense disrupt.
That's right.
How RK Wisnu wants to play in the post.
Yeah, that's right.
So RK will pick up his second.
And prior to this, I think Hardianus misunderstand what's the situation under him because he passed the ball and it was wrong. It was the opponent who cuts the ball.
Not a pretty scene for Warriors. Montien knocks down the second free throw. Put the Bangkok City up by 6 points. 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the first half or the second quarter. Here comes Lakudu. Tremaine to Michael Fay. Lakudu again to Wisnu on the post. Right now Montien is guarding him. Chris Charles going outside. So Warriors still unable to break the zone. Wisnu on the post is not working for second straight possession. Here comes Kenyada. Warriors playing zone of their own. Kenyada fakes,
quick, and then
pulls up for 2. Stephen Thomas kept it alive. Chris Charles on the post. Aggressive zone defense. Jadi Kenyada. Wow.
What a bantu play by Chris Charles and Jerry Kenyada. That's what Indonesia Warriors defense have to be watchful.
We'll head for a break and we'll resume the game right after the following messages. Don't go anywhere. As we are watching a game between Indonesia Warriors versus Bangkok City, on your screen, a group of people wearing yellow shirts, Indonesian Warriors fans.
Indonesian Warrior fans.
Who are very loud.
On the left, on our left, yeah.
A group of people from Toyota.
From Toyota, which is supporting Indonesia Warriors.
Yep.
It's a good sign because we need more fans to fill up the stadium.
Yep. Tremaine
Johnson again
knocks down a three-pointer to cut the lead to 5 points.
So every time Indonesia Warriors was way behind, he cut the deficit by 3 points.
Arki Wisnu was shoved to the ground by Stephen Thomas. Arki Wisnu came up with a steal, and Stephen Thomas was caught off guard, and I think he swings his arm.
That's right.
To Arki Wisnu. And of course, Bangkok City coach complains that it's still within his rotation. So Arki Wisnu will head to the line due to the team foul that both teams already have.
And despite his not too impressive shooting percentage in free throw, last time he made both. And this time he's going to make both, we see.
Arki Wisnu knocks down the first free throw. And the second one as well. 4 out of 4.
4 out of 4, so he is going to, make his steps better in that category.
29-32. Bangkok City are in the lead with 3 points.
Chris Charles being guarded by
in the post against Michael Fay. A well contested shot by Michael Fay.
Contested by Michael Fay.
Vinton Nolan with the rebound. Arki Wisnu fakes. Wide open Vinton Nolan. He should have shot that 3 point.
Yeah, he should have shot it.
Meanwhile, he turns the ball over.
Why should he be bothered by the view that Michael Fay was free? It's not really free actually.
Yep, tough pass there, tough angle. Stephen Thomas to Montien. Wide open Butipang Dasa for 3. Stephen Thomas tips the ball to Kenyada. Montien catch and shoot from 3. Airball. Another offensive rebound. I think the rebound battle is won by Bangkok City.
Dominated by the
Butipang Dasom to Chris Charles for 3 point, 4 to shoot. Thomas just 2 seconds on the shot clock, and he was fouled.
We'll see.
So Vinton Nolan will pick up number 3. And Stephen Thomas will head to the line. Oh, it's Arki Wisnu who will pick up the foul, not Vinton Nolan.
Oh, it was Arki Wisnu.
Arki will pick up number 3. So Stephen Thomas with 50% from the free throw line. Misses the first one. And the second one as well. But a violation by the players by stepping into the line early. Another chance to shoot the free throw from Stephen Thomas. Warriors, I think, are losing battle of rebounds right now.
That's right.
As they were not able to secure
as always
defensive
in the
rebound.
previous games, they are always lacking something in the paint. But despite the high-tech being dominant, they are only trailing by about 4 points.
Yep.
Which anytime they can cut the deficit.
Lakudu, last possession for the Warriors. Final seconds here. Just 10 seconds to shoot. Screen with Michael Fay. Lakudu lost the handle. He is a naturally left-handed player. And Kenyada forced him to go to the right, not his favorite hand. As a result, he lost the ball. 5 seconds to shoot. Kenyada shot a 3-point. And it didn't go in. That's the end of the second quarter for Indonesia Warriors and Bangkok City. Bangkok City are now in the lead with 4 points heading into the third quarter. We'll go to commercial break. We'll be right back after this one. Stay tuned on AirAsia ABL 2014. back everybody to AirAsia ASEAN Basketball League 2014 as we are waiting to start the third quarter of Indonesia Warriors versus High-Tech Bangkok City. My name is Nelson Gautama. High-Tech Bangkok City are now in the lead with 4 points. Alongside me is Mr. Hartawas. So what was the story of the first half so far?
Well, we expect, of course, remember, before the game, we are talking about the contribution of our imports.
Yep.
We mentioned money means productivity, which is much lower than we expect. Now, Michael Fay seem to be doing the same thing, at least until now. And if you look at the stats here, the score, of course, the with goals, 29 and 29 Indonesia Warriors and 21% High-Tech Bangkok City. So it's the opposite from the first quarter and the second quarter.
Yep.
In the first quarter, High-Tech Bangkok made a better scoring percentage. And the free throws.
So the game in the third quarter has started. BritAma shot a wide open three. As again, he was opening the quarter with his three-point shot. BritAma knocks down a three-point shot to cut down the lead to 1 point. Michael Fay challenging Chris Charles. It didn't matter. Chris Charles is still knocking down the 2 points.
Right. He
Top scorer.
Is a 7-footer, but he has a movement like a guard.
Tremaine lost the ball from a pass by John Smith Jr. Bona Siregar hacking Stephen Thomas. Try to steal the ball, but reach in too aggressive. I hope Stephen Thomas is okay. So number 13, Piapong Pirun, is back for Bangkok City. Tries to shoot a three. He can't put it in. Nolan with the rebound. John Smith Jr. starting the point guard for Warriors. Bona Siregar is in as well. Shadowed by Piapong Pirun. He was blocked by Chris Charles. A defense to offense. Jadi Kenyada with a reverse layup. Tremaine
Johnson
comes out with the rebound. Tremaine was fouled by Piapong Pirun. An ill-advised shot by Bonanza Siregar.
That's right.
As he's trying to finish over Chris Charles.
Which is, towering above his head, and he still forces his shot.
Tremaine Johnson calling Bona on the wing. 14 to shoot. Michael Fay finding Tremaine Johnson.
So far.
Fires a mid-range jumper, comes up short. Stephen Thomas with his 10th rebound on the game, along with 5 points. Ataporn to Stephen Thomas on the free throw line. Spin move,
but
and he gets his own rebound and scores.
That's actually what he did. Is something that we can see in the stats. They have offensive rebounds, and of that offensive rebounds, they make points in the paint.
And second chance point as well.
Second chance, 6 points.
Yep. BritAma knocks down another 3-point. His 9th point of the game. Again, keeping the game tied between two teams. Warriors with the zone. Nolan
And way off the
successfully.
mark.
John Smith Jr. with a floater. A nice shot by John Smith Jr. Sakdev Gogar will go into the game, replacing Stephen Thomas. So John Smith Jr. will shoot 2 free throws. So we can see in the offensive rebound battle is 11 offensive rebound to 3 offensive rebound for the Warriors. And as a result, they got 8 second chance points off the offensive rebound.
And if you look at the stats, Indonesia Warriors is dominant in 3-point shooting,
Yep.
making 50% of the shot
Yep.
compared to only
Maybe more.
17%.
Because
And in this one,
Quinton Nolan already knocked
that's
down
right,
2.
already.
So 7 out of 10. 7 out of 12.
That's right.
Warriors doing so well on the 3-point. Piapong to Arapon. Drives to the lane. Turnover by Atapon. Stolen by Bonanza Siregar. Or maybe he's just at the right place at the right time there.
Yeah. He was there when the ball was moving.
John Smith Jr. passes to a pick and pop. Michael Fay.
Oh, wow.
Who's starting to get hot.
That's the thing that we want to see. He's left-handed, right?
Yep.
He's left-handed, right?
Michael Fay towering the defense for the Warriors as they now play 2-3 zone. Michael Fay again.
It was deflected by Michael Fay.
What a
Two
long
positive contribution just now.
John Smith Jr. unable to hit that shot. Michael Fay disrupting the defense. Disrupting the offense, I mean. Here comes Piapong Pirun, was fouled by either Michael Fay or Bonanza Siregar.
It's Bonanza.
No, it's
Is it?
Bonanza.
That is Bonanza, yeah. Bonanza.
Yeah, Bonanza will pick up his second. So Piapong Pirun will head to the line. So we'll see Michael Fay
Michael Fay
starting to get alive.
That's right.
Shooting very well from outside and also
A deflection, making
deflection
a deflection. Yeah.
with his long wingspan, Michael Fay. So Stephen Thomas is out of the game. Maybe the Warriors can catch up in the rebound department.
Already you can see it, the last 1 minute, the Indonesia Warriors can be dominating under the basket.
Without Stephen Thomas' presence. So Warriors are shooting better in the first half in terms of field goal percentage. Just 1 point deficit for the Warriors. Still a close game. Last meeting between these two teams in the regular season. Shot clock down to 10 as Jerry Kenyada will pick up his second foul.
Second foul.
As he was smiling to Tremaine. Too big to handle for Kenyada. Bangkok City will switch back to man-to-man defense. John Smith Jr. is guarded by Kenyada. Screen set up by Mike Fay. John Smith Jr. was blocked by Sakdev Kogar. Not a wise attempt. John Smith Jr. pulls up for another two, and he misses. Kenyada pushing the ball to wide open Piapong Pirun. Decided not to shoot. Gave it to Araporn. Shot clock down to 11. Chris Charles, a quick release,
Yeah.
by Chris Charles. Free throw line is his sweet spot shooting, and his shooting is so quick.
That's right, and now they are leading 3 points.
Chris Charles very hot on this game, 15 points already. Michael Fay comes up short. As Kenyada is on the run. A floater, nobody's challenging him. John Smith Jr. tries to save the ball, but he went out of bounds first. As the referee caught John Smith Jr.'s foot on the line.
So possession for High-Tech.
Pirun will inbound the ball. Carlos fakes and shot, blocked by Michael Fay. Michael Fay already with three blocks.
3 blocks already.
So far. Maybe not showing on offense, but providing.
But from the defense, yeah, he's
Defense.
contributing from the defense sector.
Ataporn trying to guard Tremaine Johnson, drives to the left. Michael Fay with a left-hand hook. Michael Fay.
It was a great situation for him because he is left-handed and Chris Charles is on his right hand.
Michael Fay already surpassing his points production in the first half. 2 points in the first half and 4 points in the third quarter for Michael Fay. And Coach Jing Ruiz
Realizing it, of course, yeah.
will quickly sub in back Stephen Thomas to stop the production of Michael Fay.
That's right.
So instead, they will call a timeout to readjust the strategy. Warriors are down by 1 point, just 1 point. We'll take a quick break. Stay tuned on AirAsia ABL 2014. We'll be right back. Welcome back to a game of AirAsia ABL 2014 featuring Indonesia Warriors versus High-Tech Bangkok City. Warriors are now trailing by 1 point.
Only 1 point, yeah.
With just under 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go. 40 for Indonesia Warriors and 41 for High-Tech Bangkok City. And right now on your screen is High-Tech Bangkok City's possession.
And
Warriors playing 2-3 zone.
Steve Thomas is back
That's right.
on the court, anticipating.
Dasong fires a 2. He knocks that down. Wutipong Dasong. His first bucket of the
So the
quarter.
coach was well aware of the Indonesian Warriors suddenly being dominant on the paint. They put back Steve Thomas.
Tremaine Johnson pulls up for 3. Yes! So Tremaine Johnson, 4 from 4.
4, yeah.
From the 3-point line. Perfect so far. 4 3 points from Tremaine Johnson. Kenyada to Dasong for 3. Shot won't fall. Bogar got the rebound and kept it alive again. The offensive rebound battle is won by Bangkok City. Dasong fakes, drives for 2. He banks that shot in.
It's a clever play by Dasong.
Bangkok City just won't let Warriors lead. Now, Warriors are down by 2 again.
Every time the Warriors cut the lead, cut the deficit, they always win it back.
Yep. Tremaine Johnson will head to the line as he was fouled. And we haven't seen a side of Ronnie Gunawan,
Yeah,
the
we
new
want to see
players
him,
that Warriors got.
He used to be a good contributor for the team, but I just think maybe he hasn't got enough time to play together.
Yeah,
at
maybe-
least in the scrimmage. Yeah.
Maybe he needs a little bit more practice with
That's
the team
right.
before
Before
he's
you
able
know,
to
of
play
course,
in the
yeah.
game. So Ronnie Gunawan is also part of the only season when Indonesia Warriors won the championship in ABL. And I think he will be a nice mentor to young players
That's
in
right.
Indonesia Warriors such as Kevin Jonas, Gunawan, and also Avan Saputra.
That's right.
Substitution.
Warriors will borrow Ronnie Gunawan just for a month.
And now back to
And now the score is tied again, 45. Just under 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Dasong to Kenyada. Warriors with the 2-3 zone. Dodo Sitapu to wide open Kenyada. Shot clock down to 3. Sutisin for 3. Watana Sutisin
Kanyada.
knocks down a 3-point shot. Warriors.
It was started by the Jerry Kanyada being able to see what his teammates is being free, you know.
Tremaine to John Smith. Back to Tremaine. To Vinton Nolan. Tremaine on the corner. He was fouled hard by Stephen Thomas. Stephen Thomas is getting booed every time he got a foul. Stephen Thomas is an ex-Indonesia Warriors player.
That's right.
maybe they don't like him playing to another team
But of
except
course.
Indonesia Warriors. Either you're a friend or you're enemy. And he's an enemy for the Warriors fans right now. Tremaine misses the first free throw. As Chris Charles is getting ready to get back in the game. He's stretching on the side court. And he gets the chance to re-enter the game. Replacing Sakdev Gogar. Three timeouts remaining for Bangkok City, Thailand in the second half.
Mike Fay entered the court, replacing Vinton Nolan.
And I think Bangkok City.
And we will see 6 Smith being guarded by Tremaine Johnson. Leaving Carl Charles to Mike Fay.
Chris Charles to Kenyada. Passes to Dasom. Gives it to Kenyada. Kenyada pulls up for 3. Shot 1-4. Stephen Thomas to Dasom. Charles now turns and shoots. He was fouled by Dodo Sitapu.
It was a nice try. Actually, he tries to block that shot. So if it happens, imagine a 7-footer against a much lower
Dodo will pick up
player.
the second. Pandit Lakhan will come into the game, replacing Jerry Kenyada, and Lakudu will play again, replacing John Smith Jr. Chris Charles worked very hard in the offseason with his best friend, an NBA player, Randy Foy. They got together at the Nuggets training facilities to live, go through deals and rehab. He spent about 3 months in Denver to train.
That's right. Yeah.
So he's buddy with Randy Foy. Chris Charles picking up Randy Foy's brain, who played in NBA. And arguably the top players in the ABL right now. Tremaine driving to the lane with a left hand layup. Shot 1-4. Watana Sutisin over Dodo Sitapu. Charles was there with the offensive putback.
And the putback.
Things are getting ugly for the Warriors in the rebounding department, as the Bangkok City are killing them on the board, especially on the offensive rebound. Dodo Sitapu posting Chris Charles, right hand hook shot by Sitapu.
He has to lift it up very high in order not to be blocked by Chris Charles. And that works.
Another steal by Bonanza Siregar.
Clever steal by Bonanza.
Lakudu with a right hand layup. Mike Fay was there for the rebound and the shot. Michael Fay, very active on the third quarter. Stephen Thomas quickly tries to go up, and he was hacked by Bonanza Siregar. A clever play.
It's clever play, that's right. Yeah. Otherwise, it's a clean 2 points.
Yep. Thomas is not a very good free throw shooter. Bonanza realized that, as he was the ex-teammate of Stephen Thomas, knowing his weakness.
So they know each other very well.
So every time Warriors try to get a lead, Bangkok City just won't allow them to get the lead back. So one more
Bonanza
shot.
was happy seeing.
I think it was a flagrant foul. It was a flagrant foul. As Stephen Thomas will shoot 2 and get the possession back. So just 1 out of 2 free throws by Stephen Thomas. 3 points lead. Just 1 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock down to 15. Stephen Thomas tries to get the offensive rebound.
And Tremaine Johnson with the rebound.
Final seconds here for the Warriors. 5 to shoot. Lakudu realizes the shot clock is over. Lakudu. Michael Fay was there. But I think the shot won't count, as the buzzer already sounds. So the Warriors finish the quarter with 50 points. Meanwhile, Hatek Bangkok City got 53 points. 3 points lead for the Bangkok City. We will head for a break. We'll resume the game right after the following messages. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ABL fans, to a showdown between Indonesia Warriors versus high-tech Bangkok City. As we will start the fourth quarter of this game, Warriors are down by 3 points, 50-53. Sutisin, Watana Sutisin, Wotipong Dasam, Stephen Thomas, Chris Charles, and Pandit Lakhan are on the court for Bangkok City. Meanwhile, Arki Wisnu, John Smith, Michael Fay, Dodo Sitepu, and Tremaine Johnson are on the court for the Warriors. Pandit Lakhan fires a 2. Thomas was boxed out by 2 people.
But it was clever play by Sitepu, blocking out Steve Thomas.
It doesn't matter if they don't get the rebound as long as Stephen Thomas don't get the rebound. John Smith Jr. drives to the left. Tremaine Johnson stops. Gives it to Wisnu. Back to Johnson against... Oh, what a careless pass by Michael Fay to Tremaine Johnson.
It's too soon the way he released the ball.
Didn't know what they were doing right there. Luckily, they got the possession back somehow. John Smith will inbound the ball. Shot clock down to 14. Wisnu to Sitepu. Finding a pass to Michael Fay. Over Chris Charles, a wild shot. Chris Charles providing a very good defense over Michael Fay, who was not able to get a clear shot against Chris Charles.
But he being left-handed, he has the advantage of shooting that kind of shot under the basket.
So Jerry Kenyada will re-enter the game, replacing Pandit Lakhan. Dasom will inbound. Kenyada to Charles. Kenyada to Stephen Thomas on the post. Nice pass. Dasom recovers. 7 to shoot. Jerry Kenyada, Michael Fay providing the rebound, and Kenyada with the steal. Michael Fay! Not in here, says Michael Fay, as he blocked the shot of Chris Charles. A very clean block shot. Michael Fay.
To a player who is taller than him.
Maybe we don't see Michael Fay that good on offense so far, but defensively, he's there for the Warriors. Already with 4 or 5 blocks, Michael Fay. To Sitepu. 14 on the shot clock. Tremaine wants the ball because he's got it by much smaller Jerry Kenyada. Catch and shoot from 3, Dodo Sitepu. Shot won't fall. Michael Fay to Tremaine Johnson. as he lost the ball. Here comes Sutisin. Fouled by Arki Wisnu, number 33. As Arki Wisnu is in foul trouble.
Yes.
Surely he will be replaced soon by Finton Nolan. Arki Wisnu not providing much on this game.
That's right.
Foul trouble limits his minutes. Oh, Dodo Sitapu will come out instead of Arki Wisnu.
Yeah.
Even Arki Wisnu thought he was getting shut out. Watana Sutisin unable to hit the first free throw. And he knocks down the second one. 4 points lead. Warriors have not been able to recapture the lead since the first quarter. Now they are trailing by 4 points. Wisnu to wide open Finton Nolan over Chris Charles. Stephen Thomas with the rebound. Already in double-digit rebounds. Dasong with the layup. Wutipong Dasom able to lay it home. 8 points for Wutipong Dasom. And put
Indonesia already trailing by 6 points. It's the highest so far in quite a long span.
Dasom was challenged by Stephen Thomas. Again, shot another two. Michael Fell was there.
And he was fouled.
Yeah, Michael will head to the line for the first time. Not getting too much free throw for Michael Fay. But he's there for the block shots and the rebound and the defense. 8 points already.
Yeah, including, of course, the offensive rebounds.
So 2 points for Michael Fay in the first quarter. And then in the first and second quarter. And 6 points in the third quarter. And no points so far in the fourth. Michael Fay will shoot 1 out of 2. As he scored his first point in the fourth quarter.
He has 10 rebounds already.
He has 10 rebounds at the end of the third quarter. So it's a double-double for him already, 10 points. And double-digit rebounds for Michael Fay. And I think 5 blocks already, right?
5 blocks.
Tremaine Johnson trying to guard Charles as Charles lost the ball. Here comes John Smith Jr. And fouled away from the ball as Jerry Kenyada will pick up his third. Kenyada always smiling, even though he was fouled, or either he's fouling somebody, he's smiling all the time. That's a good spirit to play basketball.
Smiling means anything for
Killer
him.
smile. Finton Nolan. So Wisnu will play two-man game with Michael Fay. Again, Arki Wisnu forcing the shot.
That's right.
Over Chris Charles.
It's unwise because he didn't see who is behind him.
So Watana Sutisin is right now on his knee. He is very hurt right now. And we don't know what is going on with him. Suddenly he dropped down to his knee. And we are waiting to see what is happening. Getting very slow to go up. As he was getting an applause from the BritAma Arena's crowd. And he will be replaced by nobody. Only 4 players for Bangkok City. And Piapong Pirun will replace Watana Sutisin. And Watana still looks like he's not in good shape. Finton Nolan out, missed the wide open 3-point shot. Pirun to wide open Dasom. To Stephen Thomas, fires a mid-range jumper. It's good. Stephen Thomas
Over Michael Fay, so
extends the lead.
that he's supposed to block.
John Smith fires a mid-range jumper, comes up short. Nolan gets the offensive rebound. Swings it to Tremaine Johnson, wide open from 3. Yeah. Almost got it in.
Michael Fay tried to fight the rebound against Chris Charles, but failed.
That's on to Charles. Very quick left hand layup. Nobody is challenging him. No help side. No weak side help for Warriors. And the game is starting to slip away for the Warriors. The lead for Bangkok City.
Coach Wirin must find something to overcome this.
So what do you suggest they should do in the remaining fourth
Well,
quarter?
as we have seen in the previous game, he has to put an outside shooter lurking from the arc. That's the way he can open the paint for Tremaine Johnson or even for Mike Fay. Maybe he has to play Sitorus, Kevin Jonas Sitorus,
Or Gunawan.
Or Gunawan, yeah.
Who hasn't seen many minutes.
Yeah, he has played a few minutes only in the first quarter. And
So the Warriors are now in 52 points. High-Tech Bangkok City have 60 points. And the biggest lead that High-Tech Bangkok City have
so far
are 8 points.
8 points, and they have to find something to try to cut the deficit. But what we discussed doesn't happen so far. It's still with the same players.
Dodo Sitepu on the wing. Passes to Michael Fay. So cutting Dodo, fakes. Tremaine Johnson, shot clock down to 6. Tremaine drives to the right, wild shot. And Stephen Thomas was called for the foul. This is a good situation for Indonesia Warriors as Stephen Thomas is in foul trouble. We'll see if Coach Jing Ruiz will substitute him. And indeed, he will. So as we see on the replay, Stephen Thomas is actually getting out from Tremaine Johnson's way. But regardless, he was called for foul.
And if you look at the previous situation, the Indonesia Warriors can make the best opportunity for his being out of the court. Last time he was out of the court.
Tremaine Johnson averages 34.3 minutes per game, 18.2 points per game, the highest for Indonesian Warriors, and also a nice 8.3 rebound per game.
That's right.
That's a good rebound number for a guard like him.
So it's a little bit of anomaly looking at his stats because he's not a high percentage shooter, but he is always the best player in the team, in any of the games.
Tremaine Johnson misses. So another foul for Bangkok City. And High-Tech Bangkok City are now in the team foul already. So Dodo Sitepu will head back straight to the line. But Warriors are missing free throws right now. Little points that they can score to catch up.
They're shooting better 3-pointers than free throw.
Maybe Dodo should shoot from 3-point, from the 3-point line. Charles bringing the ball for High-Tech Bangkok City.
You see.
So
Gunawan is already in the court.
Yep. Kenyada drives to Wutebong Dasom, wide open from 3. Yes! Dasom with a 3-point shot. Instead, Bangkok City who
is
are
doing
taking
the 3-point
advantage.
shooting,
Yeah.
So we'll see if Gunawan is...
Tremaine Johnson, nice 3-point shot off the dribble. John Smith Jr. keeping the game alive for the Warriors. Number 16 with 4 points. Charles to Kenyada, playing one-on-one man defense. Kenyada with a floater. What a tough floater by Jari Kenyada. 8 points.
It's the kind of shot that he has to take because Chris Charles is already there. If he misses, Chris Charles is already there, already under the basket to take the rebound.
John Smith Jr. to Gunawan, who travels. That's the common mistake of a young player. And Bangkok City are in the offensive rhythm right now. Matching Warriors points pound by pound. 8 points lead for Bangkok City. Jerry Kenyada to Dasom on the corner. John Smith tries to steal the ball. Shot clock down to 7. Kenyada was called by 3 players. Dasom and Chris Charles was fouled, and the basket counts.
The basket counts. 3-point player for Charles.
Warriors defense not being able to stop the offense from Bangkok City as Chris Charles knocks down the 2 and will go to the line.
They play very clever offensive, by rotating the ball. Somehow, anytime soon, they will have a player who is free.
So this is the biggest lead of the game right now for High-Tech Bangkok City.
10 points.
10 points.
They have to find a way to cut the deficit.
Tremaine Johnson pulls up for 2. Comes up short. Kenyada trying to slow down the tempo as Stephen Thomas is ready to go back in the game. 4 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Charles meeting Christian Ronaldo Sitepu. As I've said before, they were unstoppable offensively. Chris Charles already with 25 points. They are not flashy, but they'll get their points of Chris Charles or from the shooter.
Of course, they make them.
Chris Charles already with 25 points, number 21.
They make the best advantage of the height difference, Every time Chris Charles under the basket, it's very easy for him.
Yep.
Every time he has the ball, he is a threat for Indonesia Warriors. And you can see already 25 points coming out of his hands.
Yeah. So 8 points deficit turns out to be a 12 points deficit right now for the Warriors, as they were not able to take advantage of the foul trouble from Stephen Thomas and also the team foul for High-Tech Bangkok City. And those are a result of unable to stop Bangkok City's offense. Jerry Kenyada, we see on the replay, running through the baseline, finding a cutting Sakdev Gogar, but Charles was there all along.
Always, And on top of that, he also, I think, grabbed about 11 rebounds already.
I think the story of the game will be how they were able to win the battle of rebounds. Chris Charles, Stephen Thomas were there all night.
Which is too difficult for Indonesia Warriors. As you can see in the previous games, Indonesia Warriors also not that good in that sector.
Tremaine Johnson pulls up from 3, comes up short. Stephen Thomas.
That's a very important rebound by Steve Thomas.
12 points lead for Bangkok City, their biggest lead in the game. Jerry Kenyada to Dasom. Back to Kenyada, pulls up from 3, bang! Kenyada with a dagger 3-point shot. And of course, smile after the 3-point shot. Tremaine Johnson just threw away the ball. There was nobody on the corner.
The ball to
Sitepu.
Cristiano Ronaldo Sitepu, but I think he was hesitant as to whether passing the ball or shooting by himself.
Yep. Bangkok City is clicking offensively. 15 points lead. Game.
And the time under 3 minutes now.
Stephen Thomas fires another 2.
Suddenly their shooting percentage is getting higher and higher.
So 17 points lead for High-Tech Bangkok City. The game starts to slip away for Warriors as John Smith Jr. again with another turnover. But Dodo Sitepu is there with the 2 points. Almost a turnover by John Smith Jr. to Michael Fay. 15 points lead. Can the Warriors get back into this game? Game started to slip away. Kenyada, double team. Stephen Thomas pulls up mid-range jumper. Another cold-blooded shot by Stephen Thomas. 17 points lead. John Smith Jr. pulls up for three. Can't get it in. Chris Charles with another rebound.
They always win. There's no offensive rebound for Indonesia Warriors. So there's no second chance. That's what of the reason they are trailing for about 17 points.
So Tremaine Johnson will pick up his fourth foul trouble already. But I think just under 1 minute and 34 seconds, he'll remain in the game.
This is totally a different situation than, let's say, the previous 3 games. When normally, in the time like this, under 2 minutes, Indonesia Warriors are leading.
So the Warriors have lost the game in Bangkok City twice. And they won the home game against Bangkok City. So it's 1 win against, it's a goaltending by Chris Charles. As Warriors will get the 2 points. Timeout will be called by Jing Ruiz, the coach of Bangkok City. So as I've mentioned before, Bangkok City has won twice in their home court against Warriors. And Warriors have won one time last week.
Yeah,
And this is the last time they will meet in the regular season.
It's 1 minute 15 seconds. Maybe it's not enough time for them to cut the deficit of 17 points.
Yep. And
unless they can maybe try to shoot 3 points and expecting that the high-tech Bangkok cannot slow down the pace, or they have to force the Bangkok to turnovers.
Not a lot of time for Indonesia Warriors. Maybe just 2 possessions for them in the remaining 4th quarter. 15 points deficit. If Warriors lose this game, then it will be a 3-1 record. Warriors only win 1 time against Bangkok City, while Bangkok City have won 3 times over Indonesia Warriors. So this loss for Indonesia Warriors will put them back in the 5th position, drop 1 place from the 4th to the 5th due to the losses. So not a good situation.
Right. You have to admit that having a new player, you cannot expect much. Just like when the first time O'Neal Mims played, at that time it wasn't a problem because the local players played very well. But this time, it's the opposite. They expect
again Lakudu,
foul,
not able to stop Kenyada from the dribble penetration.
Continuing what I said, you know, they expect a contribution from Mike Fay, but it doesn't happen. And the situation is different from the previous game when O'Neal Mims do not contribute, the local players take over the burden. Not happening this time. As you say, you see, we don't see much contribution from 3 points shooting from local players. We get that contribution, 3-point shooting from Tremaine Johnson, only 1, but it's not enough, only 1 player.
Riza, number 11, and Kevin Jonas Sitorus is in the game, as well as Bonanza Siregar. So the Warriors have tapped in all the local players, and Bangkok City still have their imports in the game. Dodo to Riza Raharjo, drives to the rim. Kevin with the rebound, goes out and shoot another 3-point. Stephen Thomas secures the rebound. 17 points lead for Bangkok City. And I think Coach Wiwin has already said we'll lose this game, as he already take out all the import players. So that they will not injure
For the next game, yeah, they're taking already, talking about the next game.
So the game has ended, and Bangkok City has won the game with a 17 points margin, 78-61. Bangkok City stopping the 3 games winning streak from the Warriors. All were won at home, and nice win by Bangkok City as they will secure the #1 position in the league. So, if you talk about the game, what went wrong for the Warriors?
What went wrong is, I think, the combination of the 2 imports. I think Mike Fay is not as we expect in the beginning, and simple. In the previous 3 games before this, Indonesian Warriors have been depending heavily on their local players, which we didn't see this time. So that's the reason why they are losing.
So the Warriors have stopped their winning streak of 3 games, and those are 5 home wins on the road, on the home, and then 1 road win. So the Warriors are not bad. On the last 8 games, they have won 5 out of 8. But you know, we're talking about the #1 team in the league right now.
So losing against #1 is not that bad.
As we've seen the end of the game, Warriors have lost by 17 points. We'll head to commercial break. We'll be right back after this one. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ABL fans, to the end of the game for Indonesia Warriors and High Talk Bangkok City, where Bangkok City have won the game with a score of 78-61. I'm Nelson Gautama along with Renhard Tawas. We'll discuss this game and also what's the future for Indonesia Warriors. So, Warriors, now they have dropped to the 5th spot.
To the 5th spot again.
Do you think they will advance again to in the playoffs?
Of course, yeah. I mean, well, depends on where they are going to play, you know, their opponents. But again, if you look at this, stats, you know, in the first 3 quarters, Tremaine Johnson has been playing at the same, I think, intensity with Chris Charles.
Yep.
But coming off for the 4th quarter, Chris Charles left him behind, you know, because the problem is he is like fighting himself under the pain. We have seen, of course, Michael Fay contributing, but that not much, you know. So again, we are comparing him with O'Neal Mims, and if you look at the points, O'Neal Mims still contributing more points for the Indonesia Warriors. So that's one of the reasons. And if you look at how many shots they tried, the High Tech Bangkok, they tried to shoot 80 times, 80 attempts. Amazing, you know. That means the defense is poor.
Yep.
Indonesia defense poor. And look again at the paint. Always, you know, Indonesia Warriors is not good in the sector, you know.
Yep.
They are making points, 26 points from the paint compared to Indonesia Warriors, which is only 12.
So the point is, the Warriors are not able to stop the points in the paint by Chris Charles and Stephen Thomas.
And you know, it's very difficult to play against Chris Charles because he's 7-footer, and every time he has the ball under the basket, almost almost always almost sure that he will score.
Yep.
Or he draws a foul.
Yep.
So that's the advantage of being Chris Charles, being taller than many of the players. And you see a lot of mismatch happens during the games where Chris Charles was guarded by much smaller player. You see, it's the way they rotate the ball that creating that situation.
Yep.
So in this instant, they play better basketball.
This is the statistic of the game. So the rebound is actually equal.
Equal, yeah, that's right.
And the Warriors are winning actually on the rebound. 41-40. Free throws are about the same. 3-point shot.
3-point shot.
Also, the Warriors are leading.
Are leading, yeah.
But you know, the Warriors are getting more
That's
turnovers, and they're unable to stop High Tech Bangkok City in the paint.
That's right.
So can you update the best players on both teams? High Tech Bangkok City,
High Tech,
Chris Charles, of course.
Chris Charles, and we have Tremaine Johnson. You know, he has efficiency. He has 17 points. In the third quarter, actually, he was better than Chris Charles. But then the last quarter, the fourth quarter, Chris Charles is contributing much more than Tremaine Johnson.
Yep.
So of course, Christian Charles 25 points and efficiency of 28.
Yep. And for Indonesia Warriors, Michael Faye and Tremaine Johnson.
Tremaine Johnson 18 and 17, 18 points.
And 17 boards.
Actually, he was playing quite well in the 3-point, trying attempts, 8 attempts, making 6. So it's the local players this time, you know.
Yep.
In the previous 3-4 games, the local players are taking the burdens of the other imports.
Yeah.
In that case, at that time was O'Neal Mim.
Yeah.
And this time, when Michael Faye is not producing that much, the local player was silent.
Okay. If Chris Charles is getting a grade A, then
right.
what grade will you give to Michael Faye?
Michael Faye, well,
C?
A, B, C.
C?
C, that's right. Tremaine Johnson, A minus.
A minus. Okay, final question here before we close. Do you still believe that Warriors will advance to the playoff?
Well, I still believe, yeah, of course, yeah. But that depends, Niels, depends on how they work as a team.
Right.
And keep changing the import is a disadvantage for Indonesia Warriors. We talk about this because we compare with the opponents. You see, Singapore has been a long time with Kyle Jeffers, who is now, of course, injured. But the High Tech has been playing together much more time than Indonesia Warriors. I mean, we are talking about the imports and the locals.
Thank you, Mr. Rehat, for all your great comments. I'll see you on the next game. And thank you, everybody, to tune in to AirAsia ASEAN Basketball League 2014. Don't forget, you can watch every game live on www.youtube.com/ABL. I'm Nelson Gautama, along with Rehat Tawas and the rest of ABL crew, signing off from BritAma Arena in Jakarta, Indonesia. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.